Sabah al khair.
Buenos dias.
Welcome to approximately day 45 of the 100-day challenge. Now, without further ado, let's see how we've been doing. Ahmed, كيف الإسباني? I don't know how to say Spanish.
España.
كيف الإسبانية?
Muy bien. But honestly, yo español es así. Not as good as I want, not pretty ideal, but trying to get there.
Okay.
How's your Arabic? Let me do that in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Tu Arabi bien?
خير. ليس جيدا جدا. لكن جدا.
Alright.
Not very well, but well. It's going okay. I've learned a lot about numbers, a lot about money, a lot about counting. So, for example, يا سيد بكم هذا القلادة? How much?
هذه القلادة.
بكم هذه القلادة? How much for this necklace? 55 دينارات.
55 dinar.
59 cents enough. Buy it, half by the brie. No, I can buy my baklava now. You see, so mission accomplished on that front.
Right.
Okay.
Right. If you find some in China,
Become a baklava.
become a baklava.
Well, this is if I'm sent to the Middle East and have to survive.
Missed that.
I can buy stuff now,
Yeah.
so that's pretty important.
Get yourself some baklava. You can survive on that
Yes,
for a month.
and I think I haven't mentioned yet that I can tell the time as well.
Right.
So I see.
Cool.
كم ساعة? What time is it? الساعة 9. It's 9 o'clock. الساعة 5. It's 5 o'clock.
How do you say it's 12:40? It's now 12:40.
I can't do between the hours yet. I'm afraid.
Pretty easy though.
I haven't learned it. I'm afraid. So I haven't learned it.
الساعة 12:40.
Well, that does sound okay. Okay. What are
40.
Oh, well, that's easy. الساعة
12.
الساعة 12 Okay,
There you
no
go.
problem.
Told you.
الساعة 10. It's 1:20, right?
Cool.
Okay, what have you learned?
I've been diving a little towards grammar now, and yeah, I feel like I can make more sentences now. Like I could say that I am going to a place to do something. Your boy escuela, estudio español. I'm going to school to study Spanish. I could also do the buying thing. Yo necesito comprar ropa. Yo necesito comprar camisa, pantaloons. It's like Spanish. It's like English. You don't say pant. You say pants. It's a pair of pants.
Yes.
I could also say what I need, what I want, and what am I going to do, and ask what's the day. ¿Qué día hoy? Or hoy es qué día? What day is it today? I know the days in Spanish. 7 days. Still struggling with numbers though. I don't know why. But I guess according to my plan, according to my program, I'm not supposed to learn numbers yet. So I haven't really dived that much in numbers. I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 5. 7 is 7, I guess, and 8 is 8. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. How about we go through the verb conjugation?
Okay, we'll do that. I'll do a verb first. I'm going to use the verb. Let me see. Ahabu. I want. Means you want to. Okay. Ahabu. I want to. Tahabu. You want to speaking to a man. Tahabin. You want to speaking to a woman. Yahab. He wants to. Tahab. She wants to. You may notice it's the same as you want to a man. Yes, indeed. Right. We want to. Nahab. And all of you want to is nahabuna.
Right.
Nahabuna.
تحبون.
تحبون.
Right.
Sorry, تحبون.
Okay. Well, for me, Spanish has 3 sets of verbs. There is the AR verb, ER verbs, and IR verbs. So I'm gonna pick one verb from the AR set. Hablar. Hablar means to speak. Hablar. This is the root of the verb. Hablar, to speak. I speak. Yo hablo. You speak. Tú hablas. He or she speaks. We say ella habla. Él habla. Usted habla. We speak. Nosotros hablamos. They speak. Or you speak. I'm sorry. You speak as in plural. A lot of you English people speak English. Vosotros habléis inglés. You people speak English, and pretty much the same that goes for ER and IR. The end of the verb would change according to what kind of set it belongs to, and yeah, this is one of the a lot of similar things between Spanish and Arabic.
Yes.
That verbs conjugate with different pronouns.
Yes.
And with also different gender.
Yes.
So I'm pretty familiar with the concepts, and my friend Lawrence here is doing a lot of work to get this all conquered. I mean, you can have it in English. I speak English, you speak English, it's speak. It changes in only the tense, the time.
Yes.
Spoke, speak, spoken. But in Arabic and Spanish, it's a lot different. So how are you dealing with that now?
Well, you just have to remember it. The pattern is regular. It's not much of a problem. I've learned German before, and
Right.
yeah, it's fine. The only distressing thing I find about Arabic is that everything conjugates, including the nouns.
Yeah.
So as I understand it, the price of something, if that thing is feminine, and we can segue from this later, will actually be different.
Yeah.
Like, so for a necklace, it would be خمسة وخمسين, and because a necklace is feminine, and then is this right? They just conjugate all the time.
If you're gonna have to do this standard Arabic, then yes.
Yes, right. So the number conjugates depending on what you're talking about.
Yeah, but in informal Arabic, like
Yes.
the daily spoken Arabic, we don't really put that much attention to it,
Right.
especially with numbers when you buy.
But I do want to learn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, you're gonna
proper.
have to start there, I guess.
Yes.
And then.
But yet conjugating numbers, very unusual, didn't expect it. I have always wanted to learn a Semitic language for this reason, and well, here it is. It's difficult, that's okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Then let's do the masculine and feminine nouns.
Indeed. Okay, so we're going to both say a noun, the same noun, in our respective languages, and say if it's masculine or feminine.
Alright,
Okay.
we'll start with shirt. Spanish we say camisa, feminine.
Arabic, qamis, masculine.
Right. Coffee, cafe, masculine, like cafe. El cafe, sorry.
In Arabic, qahwa, and it is feminine.
What was the last one? I'm sorry.
School, which in Arabic, madrasa, feminine.
Spanish, escuela, feminine too. La escuela. So a lot of similarities between both languages, Arabic and Spanish.
Perhaps this has something to do with the several hundred years of Spain being a
under
kingdom. I don't know.
yeah, like ruled by the Islamic empires. There was
Yes.
the Ottomans, Abbasis.
I don't think the Ottomans were ever in Spain.
All right.
No, they definitely weren't. That
the
was
first
the
one,
initial.
the first period. The second Ottoman Empire, they didn't reach Spain. The first one did.
There was only one Ottoman
There
Empire.
were two.
No, there was the Caliphate, under like the nephew of Muhammad or whatever, and that went on. The Ottoman Empire is a purely Turkish.
Yeah. There were two. There were two periods. There was one, and then they stopped, and then there was the second one that ended after World War I.
Perhaps, but they did not get to Spain. That was
They
an
take-
Arab conquest.
They took it over right after Abbasis. We're doing history now.
we will tell you the correct answer to this.
We will.
Next week.
We'll look it up.
It was definitely initially an Arabic conquest of Spain.
All right.
The Turks never got any.
Yeah, they started. Yeah, they took it over the Abbasis.
The
Which
Turks
took it over from Umayyads.
The Turks besieged Malta for a while,
Malta, right?
and then
We're doing history now.
that's enough. I made a big spiel last time about how I'm going to brute force it with flashcards. Hasn't worked. I believe the reason is I'm used to using that method learning Chinese. Chinese words don't conjugate at all. It is what linguistic professionals call an analytical language. It works for Chinese. It does not work for Arabic. I learn a root. My root is useless because it is going to be different in every single context and may indeed never be used in the form that I learn as the root. So back to the old ways. I'm learning my Pimsleur tapes. I'm listening to my podcasts, and okay, steady, a bit slow but steady. To speed up, I am listening to them more often. 7 a week now.
Right.
7 lessons a week plus podcasts. How about you? Any changes?
Nope, not at all. And this is very unfortunate, especially for me, because I previously promised that I'll be trying as much as possible different resources, but not yet. I'm still sticking to Duolingo and a couple of channels on YouTube that I've been always posting on the description in the description box. And I was doing this futurelearn.com online course, learning Spanish, but I found it pretty much not very useful. A lot of articles. I read a lot of English articles, and I mean, there's knowledge in there, but not what I need. It's just a lot time consuming. Yes, it's probably useful, but I don't have that much time. Like in order to learn a couple of words or one grammar, like one piece of grammar, I would have to read articles for an hour.
Well, that's not good.
While Duolingo could do that for me in a couple of minutes,
Yes,
and
you really need
I could carry it everywhere. So if I'm home, I would be checking out YouTube channels. If I'm outside, I'd be studying on my phone in transports, bus, metro, whatever it is. And it's working pretty well for me. At least not to forget, or at least to stay at a pace that I feel that I'm not. I didn't stop the learning process. I'm supposed to make more progress than the progress I've made already, but at least I'm not falling down. I'm slowing down my pace because of my tight schedule. But hopefully, I promise after the 5th episode I will change my resources and I'll clear a little bit of my schedule for this, because we're almost halfway through.
We are, yes.
So
I wouldn't say I'm halfway to the finish line, what I would consider success.
Yeah.
But
A lot of pressure now.
but not in a disastrous situation. I would say I've got at least 30% of the way I want to be. So
Good. That's good.
by just going faster,
30% in 40 days. Yeah.
yes,
You just need to
it's
speed up a
not-
little bit.
Speed up a bit,
Just
and
boost it
I'll
up.
get there.
All right. That is pretty much it for the first 3 segments. How about we reflect now?
Well, I think that was a little bit of reflection already. We're both
Sure.
too slow, but we speed up and we'll get there. I'm certainly looking forward to the test. So
right.
I'm going to meet an
we-
Arab speaker I've never met before and try
Great.
to hold a conversation with them.
I'm looking forward to that too.
Yes.
to meeting with a Spanish-speaking person, and then we'll see how it will go. Speaking of why we're a bit slower, so me and Lawrence here, we both are working in different places. I believe you work in 2 different places. You got 2 jobs. And
I have 2 jobs.
And then
yes.
there's your own private.
And there's my own private projects, and then there's this, plus of course a wife and a dog. Dogs are time consuming. Now listen, don't take none of this in the spirits of excuses. We're getting it done. The whole point of a 100-day challenge is that you can do it even with
Right.
It's how well can you do it with limited time.
Right. That's the point of it. We're trying to tell you he's with 2 jobs, a wife, a private project, and a dog.
Yeah.
And I'm also with 3 jobs, and no dog, no wife, but 3 jobs is pretty much a lot. And then this. So yet we're doing it. We're committed to it. So no matter how busy you are, you could still learn an extra language if you love learning languages.
Yes, and it's worth it.
Yeah,
it really is. Once you get deep into it and you're able to think in the language, it kind of rewires your brain.
True.
It'll make you smarter for life.
Right, and it increases your memory ability. There's one thing I learned in Spanish, and then I got a sort of wisdom just for myself. So in Spanish there are two sets of pronouns. There is one for permanent situations, and then there is one for temporary situations. So if I want to say I am happy, I say estoy feliz. I am happy, because that could change. Maybe I'll get to that later. But if I want to say I am from Yemen, I say yo donde de Yemen. I am from Yemen. That can be changed. I am from Yemen. I was born there. I might get an extra passport, but I'm from Yemen. So the verb aprender, to learn, in Spanish is it goes for the permanent pronouns. So I don't say estoy aprendo. I say yo aprendo. So learning is a permanent, long-term thing that goes with everything you do in your life. You're constantly learning. And there is no harm in learning a language in your copying your daily stuff that you do every day. You drink coffee, you go to work, you go home. I literally do that now. I learn Spanish on Duolingo in my coffee breaks, on transports, going to work, going home. And we'll see the result. I can keep on only doing that just to prove that I can learn a language just like this. Just on it's a side thing. It's a sub-mission, a sub-task. I'm doing a task. I go to work. That's my task, my obligation task. But I'm also doing a sub-task, which is learning a language. And I'll prove that I will be able to learn Spanish.
And I will prove that I'll be able to learn Arabic.
Deal.
At this point, yes, we did. At this point, Noam Chomsky will come in like a meteor and inform us that the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, which what you were saying about the Spanish verb having that meaning and it kind of affecting your thoughts, is connected to something called the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, which allegedly is totally disproved. But I'm skeptical about this proof. I think it's true that the grammar of how a language works can affect how you think.
Right, I agree with that.
We will one day do a podcast and we'll talk about that kind of thing. Did you know there's one South American South American Indian language, for instance, where part of the grammar, you have to conjugate every verb depending on how you came by that information. So, it's not tense, the grammatical term is mood. That's what linguists call it, mood. There's one mood for things you know yourself very well because you've seen it with your own eyes. Another mood for you heard it but from someone you trust. Another one for a rumour. It makes me wonder, how do you lie in that language?
Exactly.
Do they have a tense for it's not true? In that case, why say it? Maybe
lying is impossible. Maybe they don't lie. Maybe they don't lie.
It seems unlikely. I think you must lie by using the wrong mood.
Or, I don't know. They'll figure their way out. The devil is inside of us. There is sorry to interrupt you, but there is also a small village near the Amazon River in Brazil, and in their language there is 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's all the numbers they know. So they can say 1 phone, 2 phones, 3 phones, many phones.
Right.
They're really bad at math. Really bad at math. So this also proves that language can influence your brain and how it works massively.
But do those 3s then work like the decimal system, so that you can express 4 by saying 3 and 1? Or
No. 1, 2, 3, many.
Right.
1, 2, 3, many. There's also a small village in Australia where people there, they don't do in front, behind, right, left. They do north, south, east, west.
Right.
And they can what's amazing about it, you put one of them in a room, you blindfold them, you make them turn around, get them very dizzy, they would still distinguish directions accurately.
Oh, good. Well, Sapir-Whorf hypothesis back on the table, I think. Right.
Learning language can be could do a massive job to your brain, and
Yes.
it would influence your brain in a huge way that you won't believe it.
Yes.
This is the point of it. That's
Yes.
why we love languages.
Yes. In Bulgaria, this means no, and this means yes. In Aymara, Aymara, the second most common language of Bolivia, the past is in front of you, and the future is behind you.
In
There's lots of
India,
this stuff.
this is okay.
I can't do it. I can't do the Indian head thing at all.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
I don't think you can either. You're just kind of wanking.
You just shake your head and you say okay. With a
Oh,
with a
right.
little
I see
Indian
what you.
accent.
Sorry, I thought you were trying to do the thing where Indians can move.
Oh no, that's
Move
dance.
their head.
That's dance.
I can't do that
That's
at all.
dancing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this means alright.
I can't do that either.
Alright.
Anyways, I think we've been talking
Far too
a little
long.
extra, yeah. This is it for our 4th episode.
Yeah.
I hope
see
you
you.
enjoyed it.
See you next week. Wow.
Right. Yeah. See you next week, and yeah, we have a little thing for our 5th episode. Get ready for it.
Yes, we do.
We're going to have a couple of fans of our channel.
Oh.
Yeah, we have
I was
fans.
going to say, I hope I remember what the thing is before it happens. Yeah, alright.
We haven't planned specific stuff, but we promise it's going to be special.
It will be very special, even though I don't know how yet.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Shukran.
Gracias and
Masalama.
adios.
Ah.